أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. The next issue about wudu is the fard of wudu. What is fard in wudu? Okay, so the difference between fard and the conditions. The conditions mean that those conditions should be fulfilled for the wudu to be accepted. But the fard are inside the wudu itself, the actions of wudu. What is duty of those actions and what is not duty. Okay. Number one, to wash the whole face. Okay. And what is the whole face? It's very important to know the whole face, the borders of the face. Okay. The borders of the face from the top is called an-nasiyah. An-nasiyah is the last thing before your hair. This called an-nasiyah. An-nasiyah means the front of your head. So here. So this is the top border. Okay. From down, okay, for the lihya, you wash with the whole lihya. Okay, like this, the whole lihya. Okay, if you don't have lihya, first you should have lihya. If you don't have lihya, but if you don't have lihya, you wash until under your chin. Okay, under your chin. From the sides, okay, the ears. So just before the ears. So this border. This is the face. Okay? And it is the same area where the woman who wear hijab is allowed to show. Okay? So this is called the face.
Nothing here down?
No, until under the chin, not the neck.
I mean here.
Under the chin, just the chin itself and what is under it. Okay? So those are the borders of the face. So number one in the fard is to wash the whole face. Because some Muslims, they don't wash the whole face. For example, the water doesn't reach here. Okay? Doesn't reach here. They just do like this. Okay? So to wash your face, you don't take water and do like this. Because if you do like this, then you will not reach the side. But you have to do like this and then like this. Okay? Because you have to include what is in the side of the face as well.
I've seen a lot of people wash behind the ears and neck.
Yeah, but no, washing the neck is not from wudu. The neck, washing the neck is not from wudu.
Okay.
Okay? It is some of the Hanafi scholar, they say that from the Hanafi madhab, they say that not to wash the chin, but to make masah. You understand masah?
Yeah.
Take some water and like you will describe now what is masah. But there is no hadith sahih, there is no confirmed hadith that mentioned that the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam have been doing this. So it is not part of wudu. So number one is to wash the whole face. Number two, to wash the hands and the arms until al-mirfaq. Al-mirfaq, this is called al-mirfaq, this bone. Okay? So this is the border. Mean this is the minimum. To wash the hands and the arms until al-mirfaq, this bone.
What is in English?
I forgot, let's look it up. called elbow.
Yes, elbow.
Yes. So it is originally an Arabic word, elbow. It's coming from el.
How in
Things
Arabic?
that there are a lot of Spanish words are also start with il, but I don't know bow itself whether it is Arabic or not.
How will you say it in Arabic is elbow?
كوع or مرفق. كوع it is a small word. مرفق. Is it?
المرفق.
مرفق, yes.
ال in
المرفق or الكوع.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3. Masah mean to wipe the whole head and the ears. Okay. What is the meaning of masah? To wipe. There are two things in wudu. Ghasl, to wash. Write this down. There are two things in wudu to do. Ghasl, to wash, and masah, to wipe. The difference between ghasl and masah. You can put this in a square or something. Ghasl is to take water, okay? To take water in your hand and wash with this water. You take water, there is water in your hand, and wash. Okay? Masah is to wet your hand with water. Just make your hand wet with water. And do like this, and then you wipe. Okay? So this is called ghasl, washing, and this is called masah, wipe. Okay? So when we said in number 1, washing the face, ghasl of the face, in that you have to you cannot wet your hand with water and do like this and then put like this in your face. No, you have to wash your face and you have to wash your hands and arms. But for your head and ear, you don't need to, for example, take water and put inside your ear. No, you don't do this. You just make your hand wet with water and then make masah on your ear. Okay? And the same for the head. You don't have to take water and put inside your head or on your head or put your head under the valve. No, you just make masah. Okay? And for the wudu, all of the parts need to be washed except the head and the ears. You make masah. You write this down also in the square that you made. Okay? So for wudu, all of the parts are washed except the head and the ears. You make masah for them. Okay? So back to the fard, washing the face. Number 2, washing the hands and the arms until the elbow. 3, wiping, make masah for the whole head and the ears. What is the whole head means? How you make masah for the whole head? Okay? The whole head means you make both your hands wet with water and you do like this. Your fingers are here and you do like this, back and forth 2 times, back and forth. Okay, this is masah for the whole head. You understand?
Two
And
times.
Yes, you make back and forth.
Ah.
So back is 1 time, forth is 2 times. But all of this you do it 1 time. And for the ears, you know, the ears, it have some, you know, like small roads in your ear when the voice comes. So you have to put your finger like this and wash your ear like this, and then go inside with your finger like this. Okay? Again, put your finger here and wash this outside part, and then put your finger again inside to wash the air.
How many times? 1 time?
1 time. No, the mask of the head is 1 time. Okay?
Only for ears.
The ears, it can be 1 or 3 times. Okay? And we will mention about the sunnah, because the fard in the wudu is to make 1 time. Everything 1 time. But the sunnah is 3 in some things. But for the mask, even the sunnah is 1.
Can I wipe ears while I wash my face?
No, because it has to be in order.
Okay.
Because after you wash your face, you have to wash your arms. Okay? We will mention the order after we mention what is fard. So this is fard number 3 about mash, and how is the mash is done. You have to make mash wiping on the whole head and wiping on the whole ears. For women, they don't have to make mash on the whole hair. Okay? So it is enough to make mash on the top of the hair. Okay? And if for the man who's wearing imama, for example, turban, okay, or the woman who's wearing hijab, the man can make mash on the turban and the woman can make mash on the hijab, but in a condition that before the man wear the turban, he had wudu. Okay? And he did not lose his wudu before he put the turban on his head. And before the woman put the hijab, she had wudu. Then she can make mash on the hijab. She doesn't have to take it off. Understand? Number 4, washing the feet until al-ka'bayn. The English translation is wrong for it. It says the heel because there is difference between 2 words in Arabic. Ka'b and aqib. You write this down. Ka'b and aqib. There are 2 bones. This bone is called Ka'b. Okay? And this bone is called aqib. Okay? This, the end of the feet, is called aqib. But the one who's little up, this part is called al-ka'b. Okay? And in English, this one is called heel. And this one is called ankle. So, you know, if someone is walking and he do like this, he said, I twisted my ankle. Maybe it will be a very big pain and he has to stay in the bed. Okay, so this is called ankle. And this is called heel. Okay? So when you wash in the wudu, minimum to reach with the water to here, to this level, around. Okay? To the ankle, not to the heel. شفتي يا إسراء؟ شفتي؟ So this is number 4, to wash the feet to the ankles, to al-ka'bayn. Number 5 in the fard is to make things in order. And what is the order? Okay, the order is to wash the face, okay, and then the hands till here. Your right hand, the hand, and the arm, and then the other hand, and then the arm, okay. If you learn to wash your hands first, okay, you can do this, but this is not part of wudu. This just if there is any dirt in your hand, because you are going to wash your face. For example, if your hand has is not clean, you don't just put like this and then wash your face. Maybe it's not clean yet. So you have to wash your hands as preparing for wudu. Okay? But actually the first part of wudu is washing the face, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He mentioned about the order of wudu in Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ayah, no, we did not mention it. Yeah, we mentioned it in Salah al-Isha. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم. Start with وجوهكم, وجه. وأيديكم, and then your hands, إلى المرافق, to the mirfaq. And then وامسحوا برؤوسكم, and then make مسح on your heads. وأرجلكم, and the head include the ears. وأرجلكم mean wash your legs إلى الكعبين, to the كعبين. Okay? So the first part of wudu is washing your face, but you are washing your hand to prepare for wudu. Okay? So washing the face, number 1, then washing the hands and the arms, number 2, the right one and then the left one. And then the head, make masah on the head and the ears, and then the feet. So number 1, face, number 2, hands and arms, number 3, head and ears, number 4, feet. Of course, we did not mention about taking water inside the mouth, madmada and istinshaq, because we are talking about fard here, only fard. Taking water inside the mouth and the nose is not fard, it is sunnah. So if you don't do, the wudu is correct.
But if you do, what should you do first?
The mouth and then we'll mention when we come to the sunnah. Okay? So number 5, the order, and we mentioned the order. And number 6, we mentioned the part of it in the condition, al-muwalah, to not to make delay between washing one organ and the next one to it. Okay? So those are the 6 fard things. Number 1, washing the whole face. Number 2, washing the hands and the arms to the elbows. Number 3, to make masah on the whole head and the ears, and we mentioned how. Number 4, to wash the legs till to the ankles. Number 5, to do everything in order, taking the face, then the hands until the arms until the elbows, and then make masah on the head and the ears, and then washing the legs to the ankles. Number 6, not to make a delay between washing one organ and the other. Okay? Delay mean you stop sometime.
Take a break.
Yes, don't take long break. And you can measure this delay. How you measure this delay? If the water become dry, if your organ become, for example, you washed your hands and arms, and the next thing you should do is to make masah. So you washed your hands and arms, and you remember that you have to do something. If when you come back, then the water is still there, still wet, you can continue. If it's not wet, then you have to restart.
Dry.
Yes, not dry, but mean that the water is not there. Because dry means that it is there is wet, means there is water, and there is something in between.
Yes.
Okay, so we can stop here, and from the next time we start on the sunnah of wudu. Any questions? Make dua inshallah. يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. اللهم صل على محمد في الأولين، وصل على محمد في الآخرين، وصل على محمد في الملأ الأعلى إلى يوم الدين. اللهم اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معصيتك، ومن طاعتك ما تبلغنا به جنتك، ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا. ومتعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقوتنا ما أحييتنا، واجعله الوارث منا، واجعل ثأرنا على من ظلمنا، وانصرنا على من عادانا، ولا تجعل مصيبتنا في ديننا، ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا، ولا مبلغ علمنا، ولا منتهى أملنا، ولا تسلط علينا من لا يرحمنا. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين، وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين، واكشف الهم والغم والحزن عنا وعن المسلمين. اللهم اكفنا بحلالك عن حرامك، وأغننا بفضلك عمن سواك. اللهم لا تحوجنا ولا تذلنا إلا إليك. ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان، ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا. ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا، وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. وصل اللهم على محمد وآله وصحابته وتابعيه بخير وإحسان إلى يوم الدين.